Look, franchising is not dead, but at the same time, it's not 2005 anymore. You remember that time where everybody was making money? I'm breaking down 3 of the best franchises that you can put your money into, and also 3 of the worst that you need to stay away from. Kind of like that ex with bad credit. I myself run multiple franchises. I know the game. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm giving you the real. And if you do not think strategic, you will end up signing your life away to a 10-year contract at the minimum, selling trash that nobody wants. On the flip side, you can pick the right brand and you can be having a positive cash flow within the first 3 to 6 months. Yes, the first 3 to 6 months, you can start making real money. Number 1, crumble cookie. Yes, I know what you guys are thinking. Cookies, there's no way you can be making real money in that. Here's the special thing about Crumble. They aren't just selling cookies. They're selling an experience. Weekly rotating flavors. Viral TikToks all the time. The boxes are looking like you just bought an expensive gift. The margins, beautiful. They are so low because you gotta think you're selling cookies. But the dope thing about Crumble, they're charging you a luxury price. It's almost like buying designer cookies. Look, it's a marketing machine. The pink box, it sells itself. Everybody knows about Crumble in 2025. But here's the thing. If you're not in a strong city, a strong suburb, I wouldn't recommend it. Crumble might end up crumbling on you. Number 2, the joint chiropractic. Excuse how I'm pronouncing it. Hey, these Invisaligns is kicking my... Listen, healthcare is recession proof. I think we all remember this in the pandemic. And last time I checked, back pains is never going out of style. You're always going to be making money. Low overhead, no insurance. You got to have a small staff. And the best part about it, it's no Mick Chiropractic up the block. Yes, it's no competition. It's not a lot at all. Go get that money. It's not the sexiest franchise out there, but money ain't always sexy. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta lock in and you gotta get that bag and don't worry about what other people are thinking. Think about it. It's consistent money. You don't even need a degree for this. You just need common sense, a business mind, and a hustle. Mark my words, you focus on the growth and they crack backs, that bank account is gonna be cracking. Number 3, Club Pilates. We all know about, y'all hear me out, fitness isn't dead. It's just evolved a lot. Boutique fitness, or we can call it bougie fitness, is still thriving post-pandemic. I want y'all to really think about the clientele here. They're very loyal and they have high income. That's the bag. You get long-term retention, memberships, and classes. Why are you not doing this? Plus, Exponential Fitness backs them and they got hella experience in this game. Here is the downside though. It is a very expensive startup cost. You're looking at about 300 to 500K just to get started. But that ROI on it is amazing. If you know how to pick the right market and you really know how to sell yourself and you know how to market, the sky is the limit for the money. And think about if you open 2 or 3 of these, you really starting to win. All right, so it's always easy to start with the good, but sometimes a lot of people love the bad. People love negativity, so here's the bad for you. Number 1 of the worst franchises that I would not invest in. I think we all know this one. Just take a guess. If you guess Subway, you're right on the money. Let's be honest. Subway is like that old rapper that's still pumping out mixtapes. Their time is up. It's a wrap. Find something new. Their brand perception is down. Think about the last time you wanted to go to Subway to eat with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or just go to Subway with your friends. Really think about that. And it's oversaturated. We all know there's like 10 Subways to 1 Target. That's not good. The average revenue per store is down bad, like real bad. Look, unless you're getting it for the low and you're using it for real estate purposes, stay far away. Trust me. Number 2 on franchises to stay the hell away from ASAP, Cold Stone Creamery. A lot of y'all might be thinking, are those still even relevant? When is the last time you've even been to one? And some might be thinking, man, that actually sounds sweet, but that's all it is, sweet. And it's a seasonal business. So in the winter time, who really wants ice cream? It's very high labor. All that singing and stone mixing, that's money out of your pocket. And rent is pretty crazy, and here's why. Most of these establishments, they're usually in malls. They're usually in outside shopping centers. They're usually in very high traffic areas where a lot of people will be. And when that's usually the case, the landlord is marking up that rent really, really high. Bottom line, unless you're trying to scoop all summer and chill in the wintertime, stay far, far away from it. And kind of wrapping this up here, number 3 of the worst franchises to get in 2025. We talked about fitness on the bright side, but here's the bad side. Anytime Fitness. Don't do it. The brand name might say Anytime, but those profits, sometimes. The problem is it's cheap, but it's way too cheap. Now, don't get me wrong, cheap is an amazing thing, especially if you're trying to be a franchise owner that's just starting out. But here's the thing, everybody and their mama owns one because it was so cheap to start. The market is flooded, plus no real class model equals no community, and that equals low retention. You'll be stuck trying to sell $30 memberships while Club Pilates is selling $200 memberships off of straight vibes. The Lululemon and Starbucks girls, they want Club Pilates. Unless you're in a super rural area where there's little to no competition, I would stay away from it. You are buying a struggle. So I tried to make this video as short as possible. So here is a quick recap just in case you forgot. Starting from the top, these are your best franchises that you want to invest in. Number 1, Crumble Cookie for the buzz and the margins. Number 2, The Joint Chiropractic. That's for that healthcare bag. Number 3, Club Pilates. That's for the big spenders and the leggings and the Lululemon and all. Now for your worst franchises, the ones that if you invest in them, you are a complete dumb. Number 1, Subway, oversaturated sandwich stress. Number 2, Cold Stone Creamery. You are melting your profits away. And number 3, Anytime Fitness, small gym, small profits. In 2025, franchising is not as easy as people think. You really have to be on your The days of buying a brand and expecting people just to show up, those days are gone. You have to know how to market yourself. You have to know how to market the brand. You have to really be all in. If you're somebody that's getting into the franchise game and this helped you out, drop a comment, subscribe, like. It's only going to be about 5 of y'all watching this video anyways, but it is what it is.